In this video, I would like to talk with you about the A of the S.M.A.R.T model. So basically about the term achievable. Every goal must be achievable. And I want to focus with you on three different concepts. The first two concepts will explain what the A in the S.M.A.R.T model means. Then the last concept, the third one, is about thinking outside the box. And I want to start with the first concept, and that actually comes from the Dalai Lama, so the spiritual leader of Tibet, basically of Buddhism. And what he said was quite interesting, and I think will definitely influence you probably forever. So it influenced at least me forever. It said, or he said, any goal should be challenging. Easy goals should not exist because they are almost 100% certain. So what exactly does that mean? Well, you have to stretch your own imagination. When you think you can achieve something, then perhaps it is not the right thing to do. Perhaps it is just something that you can do, but it's not something that you really want to do. So any kind of goal that you have should be a stretched goal. For instance, if you say, it is possible for me to run 10 miles. After that, I'm gonna break down. Then what you want to do is you want to focus on 12 miles. So if you achieve, let's say, 11.5, then this is already a big success. So you want to stretch your own imagination and you want to give your best to achieve your goals. So achievable, again, does not mean that the goal is easy. It rather means that the goal is difficult to achieve, but that it's possible. Because you always want to make sure that you achieve more than you think you can. So then the second concept is you must possess the right knowledge, tools and environment to be able to achieve them. So what exactly does that mean again? Well, if your environment makes it not possible to, for instance, run 10 miles because you're in your job from morning till evening and at night you have to sleep, then you perhaps don't have the right environment in order to achieve these goals. Let's say you're busy almost all day long and you only have 30 minutes every single day. Then of course in these 30 minutes I would perhaps only run, let's say, 3 miles. I would not run 10 miles. Perhaps it's not even possible, I think, to run 10 miles in 30 minutes. So you have to look at the environment, you have to look at the tools that you have, and also of course at the knowledge you have. For instance, if you are not strong enough to run 10 miles and it's just physically impossible, then you should not. For instance, if you're a 400-pound guy, I don't think that you're gonna run, let's say, 10, 20 miles or something like that. I just don't think so, or it will take you a very long time. But if you think you got the right tools, you got the right knowledge and the right environment, there is nothing that can stop you. And also, and this is now very important, you want to make sure, even though if you have the right tools and environment, and the right knowledge, that's still difficult for you to achieve the goal. I don't want you to throw away your tools, I don't want you to throw away your knowledge, but then I want you to stretch your imagination even more and to try to achieve something that you never thought would be possible. So then let's talk about the third concept, and the third concept is, if a goal is not achievable but the way towards it helps you in some way, of course in a major way, the goal is worth investing time in. So it doesn't necessarily mean just because a goal is impossible that you shouldn't follow it. And this is perhaps now, it sounds like a contradiction, but it is all about the thinking big concept. So for instance, if you say, well, I don't want to run 10 miles today, I will shoot for 15, and your absolute record is 10 miles, in the end you're gonna perhaps land at 12 miles, but still you're beating your own record. You wanted to achieve 15 miles, but you only make it to 12, that's fine, because you're still beating your own record. So this was basically it now here for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next one.